One thing about living in Santa Carla I never could stomach. All the damn vampires.
Hello everyone, I'm out in my car today because I thought we'd talk a little bit about The Fast and the Furious from 2001, which stars Vin Diesel as Dominic Toretto. You'll know him from other movies such as Pitch Black. I think he's in Bloodshot, that's coming out quite soon. You'll also know Paul Walker's in this. He plays Brian O'Connor. You've got Letty. It's Michelle Rodriguez. You might know her from, if you've seen Girl Fight or Avatar. She's the fighter pilot in Avatar. So the whole point of this story is that Brian is an undercover police officer and he goes out to infiltrate the street racing gangs because they think it's some street racing gangs that are being out robbing all the trucks on the motorways because they're all using these fast, souped up cars, all top of the range. So they think that it must be someone who's involved with this illegal street racing. So Brian's sent there in this souped up, fast car to go and race to try and get himself in with all the top dogs. So he ends up racing Dom. I mean, there's not just him and Dom in the race, there's another two cars in the race as well, and they're bombing on. But Dom just pips him in this race. So he has to owe Dom his 10-second car. But then as the police come, all of Dom's friends just scatter. But Paul, obviously, he's a police officer, doesn't have to. He goes and helps Dom out, and that's when he gets in with Dom, saves Dom. Now, the problem when he gets involved with Dom is he starts to like them all, and he doesn't think that these guys are the ones that are robbing all the trucks. And he falls in love with Dom's sister, Mia, which that complicates the story, seeing as though he's undercover, and he shouldn't be getting involved with these, because I mean, he might have to take them to court or anything, you know what I mean? And the way things really go to shit is when Jesse races Johnny, one of the rival gang leaders, for slips. Jesse's put all his time in this car. He's built it with his dad. His dad's away in prison. He's waiting for him to come out. And he's trying to win Johnny's car. But then the race, Johnny beats him. Instead of Jesse giving him his car, he just drives off in a sort of whimper. And that's where it all sort of goes to hell in this movie. But the movie's action-packed. It's got some brilliant racing sequences. And I know some friends that are like they're really into cars, and they used to just watch this just like every day, just to go and watch the cars, because they're all souped up with alloys, got all the exhausts. Everything's like just top of the range. It's got NOS where they just shoots them off. Some brilliant race scenes in it, some brilliant action scenes. So like the first two were all sort of about the street racing. The third one is about the street racing, but I didn't really like the third one, Tokyo Drift. It just didn't seem to have the same kind of feeling. I thought the lead actor didn't really lead the movie. I thought Han sort of stole the movie a little bit. And Han comes in to the ones later on. But I mean, some of the actors that's been in this movie, I mean, I'll list some of them off. It's had some mega stars such as Ja Rule, Bow Wow, Eva Mendes, Idris Elba, Kurt Russell, Charlize Theron, Jason Statham, Gal Gadot, Finn Cole, Helen Mirren, Ludacris, Michelle Rodriguez, John Cena, who he's in the new one, going to be playing Jacob Toretto, Ryan Reynolds, Ronda Rousey, Paul Walker, The Rock, Vin Diesel. I mean, that's just the name, the mega stars, and then it's got sort of like your lower level of stars as well, which has been in other movies. So, I mean, it's a massive franchise and definitely worth the time to watch. I myself only actually own 3 of them, but I do intend to sometime buy the rest. So there's the one we're talking about, The Fast and the Furious, which for me I think's the best one, still of the bunch. I know the other ones have got more action sequences, but this one I think is really good. Excellent print on the disc there. Nice print of one of the souped up cars. do have Too Fast and Too Furious. There's the back. Also the disc on that one. The disc has a nice print on as well. So they are marketing these really well. I've got Tokyo Drift. I mean, I don't mind Tokyo Drift, but I just think out of them all, it's probably at the bottom. Once again, a good one there. Like I said, the first three, they're all sort of about street racing. Some good action sequences in them. But then it gets on to the other ones and they're flying around, like dragging a whole bank vault around the streets. Another one where at the end of the movie they take down a plane and the worst scene is where they're actually parachuting out of a plane and they're all land exactly on the road parachuting. Say how you steer in the parachute, like it's. And then obviously the last one, Idris Elba. I think there was the Hobbs and Shaw one. And Idris Elba is some kind of super mutant, genetic, absolute beast in it. Which, I mean, the next one with John Cena, I don't know whether they're going to be flying into space or what. So to list off just what I think is my worst to best, I'll start off from last and then I'll work my way up to the best. Worst, Tokyo Drift. Then after that, you've probably got Too Fast, Too Furious. The problem with Too Fast, Too Furious is that it didn't have Vin Diesel in. Fast 8. After that, Dom turns against his crew and I didn't really like that kind of thing. Then Fast 4. Then after that, Hobbs and Shaw. I do like Hobbs and Shaw. I love the banter between The Rock and Jason Statham when they're just mocking each other. I laughed quite a bit at that. I thought it was brilliant. Some good action scenes obviously in it as well, with Idris Elba in. Then Fast 6. That's the one where they take down the plane at the end. Then Fast 7. With the rest of it's all brilliant. But then you've obviously got that ridiculous scene where they're parachuting out of a plane and landing perfectly on the road. Then probably Fast 5 after that. That's the one with the bank vault. Then for me, the best one is still just the Fast and the Furious. I thought it was gritty. I thought it was good. I thought the acting was brilliant. Some brilliant racing scenes. It was new. It was all about the cars, all about the women. Brilliant. But I mean, let's face it, they didn't have Mark from For the Love of Movies in, because I would have just whooped them all in the car.
an angel on your shoulder, see? And if you ever get hurt and you feel that you're going down, this little angel is going to whisper in your ear. He's going to say, "Get up, you son of a bitch! Because Mickey loves you."